What is up, guys? And this is it. The 2028 National League Division Series. This is a long time coming for this Cardinal team. We are finally back in the postseason facing our big rival, Chicago Cubs. They have a very scary lineup except for the catcher position. You know what? I mean, their pitching staff is also great, so this team is going to give us some fits. Lars Nootbaar, a former Cardinal, had a great year, a career year for the Cubs this season. He went off. It's going to be tough. Michael Busch, what a year he had. Back-to-back years with 37 home runs and 101 RBIs, but this was by far his best. Alex Bregman, almost a surefire Hall of Famer. What a year he's had, aging like a fine wine. PCA, one of the best players in baseball, 21 home runs, 90 RBIs. Dansby Swanson, former number one pick, didn't have a great year, but we still know he's good. Josh Smith, Randy Rosarena, Nico Horner, one of the best second basemen in the game, and Victor Caratini. On the staff, I mean, you know what? They have one of the best pitching staffs in the league as well. Burns, Gore, Imanaga, Horton, and Cabrera. Not really a weakness in that staff. Their bullpen is nasty. There could be a chance we lose this series, but you don't want to ever think about that. So here we go. Cardinals, Cubs, round one, game one. Game one of the National League Division Series here in 2028. We are officially underway. Doyle on the mound. We are back for postseason baseball at Busch.
Ball four, take the base.
Doyle gets out of it to start it off. Weatherholt steals. We can't get a run in there.
Ball four, take the base.
You got to get out of this, Liam. Bases loaded, 2 outs in the second. What a huge strikeout this would be for the Cy Young Award winner. The 1-2 to Dansby. Foul ball at 100. Here's the 1-2 once again.
Nope,
Cutter just misses. You need a strikeout here. Ground ball, step on third. Yes! Doyle gets out of it. Out of the bases loaded jam it here in the second. And it's going to be to lead off the bottom of the inning. It will be Musser, Baez, and Torres. Single and a steal for Musser. And we can't get a run in there. Double play. There you go, Liam. Error. Luciano caught stealing. And we go down 1-2-3 there. Great job. Pitchers duel so far. And Terrence Gallegos, a solo shot. It's 1-0 in game one. Musser caught stealing. Doyle, untouchable so far. 2 RBI double for Xavier Edwards. They go to the bullpen, and that'll bring in Ben Brown. Come on. JJ at the plate. And at bat, that has been none bigger than any in his career. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Foul ball. A home run here would shake this place to its absolute core for the NL MVP. The 1-2 to Weatherholt. Strike 3, got him swinging. That's a tough strikeout to accept there. Some high heat blows it right by Weatherholt. Pop out there, not great. 6th inning. Terrence ground out. One more inning, Liam. Give me one more. You gotta give me one more. You need this. Biggest start of his career. Got him swinging. He's nearly at pitch 120. And this is the stuff of legends. Liam Doyle, folks. The Cy Young Award winner, showing his stuff. Flip it to 2, flip it to 2, got him! Inning over, 7 shutout innings for Doyle. They get out of it, and it's Camilo Doval coming into the game. And it will be Jeremiah Estrada, the setup guy, scheduled to pitch in the 8th. Estrada is coming in. Just give me 3 outs here, and he strikes out the side. JJ at the dish, and Ronnie Henriquez up in the bullpen to close this one out. JJ, give me a base hit next to Dagger. Give me a base hit next to Dagger. Foul ball on a slider that you really could have crushed there. Got 2 on top of it. Here's the 1-2 pitch to JJ Weatherholt. Got him swinging again. 0 for 3 in his first ever playoff game. Not a good look from the kid there. Nasty pitch. Great breaking ball there from Doval. And that will bring up Jason Dominguez, the Martian at the dish. What a breakout year he had. Here's the 1-2. Fly ball center field. Fairly deep. They're going to send the runner. Edwards going in there. 2 outs, and that will bring in a new pitcher. The Cubs turn to Kyle Bradish to face Terrence Gallegos, already with a home run in his playoff due. What can he do for an encore? Drives one deep into left center. Back at the track at the wall. It's gone. Number 2 for Gallegos. Are you kidding me? What a debut from the kid. The Rookie of the Year, showing what he's got. 5-zip. St. Louis leads in Game 1 of the NLDS. Here is Elliott Musser. 1 for 2 today. Big spot here. Ground ball. Base hit for Elliott. No way. Safe. It is a base hit. That's the inning. 3 outs away from a Game 1 win. And it's Ronnie Henriquez against PCA. Driven really deep down the line. It will go foul. Here's the 1-2 to Pete Crow Armstrong.
Ball 2.
Circle change misses. 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging at 100. 1 out here in Game 1 of the ninth. Lars Nootbaar, former Cardinal.
That's a ball. They're
going to go for the ABS challenge. Could this even up the count? It will! Overturn 2-2 count. Here's the pitch to Lars Nootbaar. Roped down the line and foul. Now it's the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off on the sinker. We're going to go with the bear down pitcher. Foul ball on a fastball there at 99. The 2-2 pitch. Got him looking on the circle change. He's going to challenge. I don't think that was a strike. I really don't think that was it. It was! Cole upheld. Strike 3. 2 outs. They're 1 out away from a huge Game 1 win. Alex Bregman, strike 2. The 1-2 to Bregman. Foul it off. Can Ronnie get them a win? The 1-2 pitch. You gotta end it here. You gotta end it here.
That's ball 2.
Sinker misses. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball up the middle, base hit, Bregman. What was that? What are you doing? He's got second. Holy Hannah, what just happened? Oh my God. The 1-2 to Swanson. Got him swinging. Cardinals win game 1. They're 2 wins away from the National League Championship Series. That is the Cardinals' first playoff game win in 6 years. Since 2022, St. Louis gets it done. 7 innings of shutout baseball from Liam Doyle, 2 home runs in his Major League playoff debut for Gallegos. What a start to this series. On October the 1st, it's going to be McClanahan against Gore. Game number 2. Here we go. We are underway. Double play early. Solo shot for JJ. Welcome to the postseason. 1-0, just like that. Oh my God, 2 on. No. JJ steals. God, it's driving in there. McClanahan looks great so far. Double play, no. You gotta get something going. And it's a 3-run shot. Unbelievable. McClanahan couldn't get through 7 and we're down 3-1. We only have 3 hits this entire game. They will be going to the flamethrower Palencia out of the bullpen, and we will be warming up Giovanni Cruz. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Josh Baez. Ball 2. Hodge up in the bullpen for Chicago. The 2-1 to Josh Baez. Foul ball and a fastball at 103. 2-2 pitch to the Cardinal right fielder. Little fly ball, 1 out here in the 7th. It's going to be Torres. Double for Glaber. Ivan Herrera at the plate. 1 on with 1 out. A base hit makes this a 1-run game. That's a pitch. You got to dominate there. That's pathetic. Boo! Boo! Ground ball up the middle. It's going to be a tough play. No way. He gets it made. Oh, my God. Marco Luciano, the former top prospect, a base hit, put us down by 1. A big swing, could tie it up. Popped him up. That's the inning. We suck. Terrible job there. Shameful. Shameful. Full of shame.
First base.
And that's a run. Terrible job. It's a walk, and it's Weatherholt. If he hits a home run, this place is going to explode. That was the pitch, and he sent it into cloud 9, foul. That ball was labeled for the 2nd deck, and instead it's a double play ball here in the 8th. Safe, challenge. Can't challenge it. All right. JJ, you just screwed everything up.
3.
Solo shot for Bush. This game's over. 5-3 loss. Terrible performance from our offense in game 2. Pretty shameful at that.
What pitcher have we got going into game 3?
We will see.
So you did have it right
We'll see.
there.
Yeah, we will see. Our game 3 starter on the road in Wrigley. The 2 Japanese pitchers facing off. Shota Imanaga for the Cubs and it will be Roki Sasaki for the Cardinals. We're going with the Baby Blues on the road to all playoffs. Roki, you need to step up here. Double. RBI double for Terrence. That's one in the first. Come on. 2 singles and a ground out. Edwards can't hit. Neither can JJ. Terrence is our only guy. Double play, that's huge. Way to get out of it. You gotta get something going offensively. There's no way this could be enough. Oh my God. Yes! Double. The ball gets 3 straight. And that's an RBI double. Sasaki out. And they are going to be going to Louis Varland, I guess. Not good. Not good. They have a man in scoring position here in the 7th. Yes. Make the throw. Inning over. Phew. Way to get out of it, Louis. Edwards to lead it off. One of the best contact hitters in baseball. Ball 1 inside, or ball 2. Alex Vesia warming up for Chicago. JJ Weatherholt, the NL MVP, on deck for St. Louis. That's roped, dead center, back there, easily caught here in Wrigley, where all balls go to die. JJ Weatherholt, 1 for 9 in his first playoff series. You need a big swing here. Hitting 111. And it's not going to go up after that. That's a pop-up in the infield, 2 outs in the 8th. JJ Weatherholt might be a playoff choker. They're going to the bullpen and bringing in the guy who throws 103 and we can't hit against, Daniel Palencia. So this game might be over. You're going to need something from Jason. And that's nothing. Inning over. Damn. Ground out solo home run. Barlin gives up a solo shot, and that will surely lose us the game. Double. He gives up a double. And if you don't get a strike here, this game's over. This game's over if he doesn't get a strike here. You can wrap it up. You need a big play. Got out of it somehow. And here comes Alex Vesia. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Gallegos in the top of the 9th. Full count. Elliott Musser on deck, the dynamic duo of young stars. Full count pitch to Gallegos. Welcome. Elliott Musser 0 for 3, 2 for 10 in the series. A home run here will win us this game, more than likely. Musser ropes one right at him and right. That ball was hit at 107 miles per hour. Nothing you could do. There is just nothing you could do with that. And here comes Josh Baez, who has not been able to hit anything lately. This would be the perfect time to turn things around. There's ball 3 with Gleyber Torres on deck. The 3-1 pitch to Josh Baez. Walk him. 2 on for Torres. 2 men on. And they're going to be warming up Ronnie. It's Gleyber Torres at the plate. A base hit here might tie it, depending on where it's hit. There's strike 2. Just missed it with the PCI. The 1-2 pitch to Torres here in the top of the 9th. I'm going to challenge that. I think that was a strike, but I'm going to challenge it. It was. Strike 3, 2 outs. It's Ivan Herrera. The 1-1 pitch with 2 outs and 2 on in the ninth. 1-2 count. 2 on, 2 out, down by 1. Top of the ninth in game 3. The 1-2 to Herrera. That ball is absolutely crushed. Oh my goodness. Ivan Herrera down to their final strike with a 3-run shot in the top of the ninth. It's 4-2 in game 3. Are you kidding me? We have a hero, and it's our catcher. Vesia the choker, and St. Louis will be taking this one home. Come on. Luciano against Bradish. How did he hit that one out? That pitch was nowhere near the zone. Luciano rolls over. That's the inning. 4-2 heading into the bottom of the ninth. They're 3 outs away from being 1 win away from the NLCS here in 2028. Ronnie Henriquez, our closer, to face Lars Nootbaar.
No, that's a ball.
Ball 2. Here's the pitch. He hung one right down Main Street. Dominguez not there. Just not there. And that's a double to lead it off.
It's not good.
Yeah.
No attitude.
And then he throws up and in at Bush. What a pitch on the change. Foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. Popped up foul. Here is the 2-2 once again.
That's
Roped foul. That was fair. We were screwed. The 2-2 pitch.
Ball.
He walked him. Wasn't even competitive either. Here's Bregman. Here's Alex Bregman. Really almost hung that one. The 1-2 to Alex. Got him! 1 out. Big strikeout there from Ronnie. And he's hyped. He knows what this means. What a pitch. TCA. This might be the guy that the Cubs want in this situation. Got him swinging. 2 outs. They are 1 out away. Back-to-back Ks. Dansby with a home run already tonight. Strike 2. Can Ronnie get out of it? Everyone on the edge of their seat. What does Swanson do? Got him swinging 3 straight strikeouts, and they're 1 win away from the NLCS here in 2028. We will stay in Chicago for Game 4. And oh boy, is this a decision or what? The kid on the mound. It is Peter Richmond time here for the Cardinals. The 19-year-old gets the ball in Game 4 of the NLDS. This will not be the biggest start of his career, but for now, it is. This is where you could turn into the legend. Under the lights at one of the oldest ballparks in all of sports.
3. Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4,
And this is a
take the
terrible
base.
start.
3. You're out.
2-0. Elliot Musser gets one back. It's 2-1.
3.
And he's not ready for the moment. And he's giving up 5. And that is going to be Peter Richmond's day. 5-1, we're down. Mike Soroka has to come in and hold the fort. Will the offense show any bit of life? Josh Byers with a solo shot. It's 5-2. RBI double. It's 6-2. We're down. This game looks like it is over. We are getting diced up. Caught stealing. That was our only chance.
3 out. 3 out. You're out. 3
Soroka did his job. JJ's on. He steals. And we're going to be going to a winner-take-all Game 5 back in St. Louis. Peter Richmond, this one's going to stick with you for a good while. Wish we weren't. We are the St. Louis Cardinals, by the way. Oh, Jesus Christmas. So here we go. The winner-take-all Game 5 at Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. It will be Mackenzie Gore for the Cubs, and it will be Liam Doyle for the Cardinals. This is a game that you need to be remembered for forever, Liam. He doesn't have much energy. Do we go with Shane McClanahan's taking the ball, and we're underway. Single for JJ. Steals base. And we can't do anything about it. Good stuff so far. 2 walks and you can't drive anyone in. Edwards steals. Weatherholt at the plate, and I'm going to be jumping in. The winner of this game will play the Marlins in the NLCS. This is a big spot for JJ Weatherholt. A base hit gives us the lead in Game 5. Here's the 1-1. The 1-0 pitch, 2-0 count to Weatherholt. Do they want anything to do with him? Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, drilled, left center. It's going to be a tough play. It is made, obviously, there by PCA. And he's going to gun him. Safe. Here's Dominguez. A fly ball will give us a 1-run lead. Dominguez ropes one. They won't come home with it. It's 1-0 Cardinals. An RBI ground out. Come on. We lead in the 3rd. Walk. RBI double for Josh Baez. It's 2-0. And it's 2-1. It's 2-1 now. Two-run shot for Torres. Could that be the dagger? You got to get out of this. 2-run single, though. Weatherholt at the plate. This could be the moment he is remembered for. This could be the dagger with one big swing. Brown on the mound. Foul ball, 1-2 count. Dominguez on deck. Edwards at second. The 1-2 pitch to JJ Weatherholt. That's crushed. Dead center. Back at the track, at the wall. It is caught at the track. Edwards in there at 3rd. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Jason Dominguez. Come on. Way early on the circle change. That's the inning. Estrada in. What can he do against the Cubs? Single. Back-to-back singles really early. 3-run home run, and we're down by 2. Jeremiah Estrada. This is really the... Yeah, you're going to be really hated in St. Louis. I wouldn't walk around alone anymore. I would not walk around the streets of St. Louis alone anymore. You're going to need some really good security to hide from the fans. You are going to need some real good security. Do not come in public anymore. Chiavelli can't throw a strike either. And he walked him, and the bases are loaded with no outs. This season is dead in the water. We all know it. We all know it's dead in the damn water. Way in. We don't get a strikeout here, we're screwed. Got him swinging, it's 1 out. Come on. Here's Dansby. Javilli holding the fort. There's 2 outs now. Angel Javilli comes into the game from the ashes. There's strike 2 on Horner. Up the middle, base hit. This series is over. Say goodnight. Nico Horner delivers the death punch. A 4-run rally is now needed. 6 outs to work with. Gallegos a drive in the left. On the run, it is caught. The Cubs are 5 outs away from the NLCS. Shades of 03. Musser pops up. 2 outs in the 8th. This series is dead. The Cardinals over 100 wins. Back in the postseason for the first time in over half a decade. And this is what happens. Base hit for Baez. Gonna need a lot more than that. It's Glaber time. Nothing, anything short of a home run here might be a failure. Torres, please. Foul ball, it's a 2-2 count. You got Ivan Herrera on deck. Luciano behind him. The 2-2 to Torres. That's gone! It's a 2-run game in the 8th. Glaber comes up clutch. 450 feet away. That ball was pulverized. 3 home runs in 5 games for Torres. And if this is the end for him in Cardinal Red, thank you, Glaber. Thank you. Can Herrera be the hero again? Wiggins is feeling it now. You can feel the nerves crawling up the Cubs. Strike 2. You know what, Ronnie, you're coming in, man.
Don't waste your swing.
No, Emmett Sheehan's coming into the game in the 9th. Herrera, Luciano, and Edwards. Base hit for Ivan Herrera. If this really happens, this will be the stuff of legends. Marco Luciano, the deadline acquisition. He has thrived in the role at the bottom of the order, and he swings way through that one. The 1-2 now to the Cardinals shortstop. Foul ball on the curve. Count stays 1-2. Biggest pitch of the night so far. The 1-2 now to Marco Luciano. That's roped. Right center. Back at the track. It's over, PGA. It's over. 8-7. Luciano's going 3. He's in with a triple. It's a 1-run ball game in the bottom of the 8th. Say goodbye to Jackson Wiggins. And they go to Vesia, who we torched in Game 3. Xavier Edwards, you are known for your bat-to-ball skills. You have never had an at-bat as big as this. The switch hitter hitting right. The 2-1 to Edwards in the bottom of the 8th. That's fine. Right center. And they couldn't get one more. 8-7 heading into the 9th inning. Single. 2 singles. 2 singles. They don't want to win. Emmett Sucky Sheehan. Emmett Sucky Sheehan. Yes, he did. That stays fair. That's good. Goes foul. Sheehan, you need to challenge him right here. Yes, he did. 1 out. Oh, it's PCA. 1 strike is all you need here, man. It's only 1. Foul ball, the 1-2 pitch now to Pete Crow Armstrong. Challenged him up and in, and there's 2 outs. and it is Lars Nootbaar. We've seen this story before. Can they get out of it this time? There's strike two. Sheehan, can he get out of it? He can! 3 straight Ks! It's a one-run game, and it's last licks for the Cardinals, and look who it is, the biggest spot of his life. He has done nothing this series. This would be the perfect time to come up in the clutch. The 2-1 to JJ. Foul it off. It's a 2-2 count. Dominguez and Gallegos behind the MVP. The 2-2 pitch here in the bottom of the ninth. On the screws. That ball was smoked at 108 miles per hour, and they're down to their final 2 outs. The Martian, he has been so bad this series. Step it up now. 2-1 count. You need to get on here. You need to get on here. And he popped it up, and they're 1 out away. The Cubs are 1 out away from the NLCS. And it's all up to the Rookie of the Year. 3 home runs in the series. Time to make it 4, kid. Gallegos, what do you got? 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. They're down to their final strike of the season. He's 0 for 4 today. Please, can this not be the end? And it is. The Cubs are NLCS bound. Jeremiah Estrada, you will live in infamy. You had one of the best reliever seasons in all of baseball. You give up 5 runs in Game 5 of the NLDS. I would never step into the streets of St. Louis again without protection. What a season. What an ending. Playoffs, pure failure.